Welcome back to the Commercial Real Estate Show. I'm Michael Bull. Thanks for being with us. Today, our topic of our show is associations that matter. Next up, we're going to talk about the National Apartment Association. We have on the phone joining us Doug Culkin. He's president and CEO of the National Apartment Association. Doug, thanks for joining us.
Good afternoon, Michael. Happy to be back.
Well, thank you. And Doug, to get us started, what is the size and scope of the National Apartment Association? You guys are huge, right?
Yes, we are. NAA is a federation of about 172 state and local affiliates located all around the country. We represent over 67,000 members and more than 7.7 million apartment homes throughout the United States and Canada. And we've recently started exploration into looking at developing membership in both Europe and in Asia.
How old is the association?
The association was founded in 1939, so we're in our 76th year here in 2015.
I think you're going to make it.
I think so. I hope we do.
What is the main mission of the association, Doug?
Well, the National Apartment Association is America's leading advocate for quality rental housing for the 38 million people who live in our apartment homes. So our mission is to serve the interests of multifamily housing owners, managers, developers, and also the suppliers who bring in the products and services that our members need to be efficient, and to make sure that all of our members maintain a high level of professionalism in the multifamily housing industry, so that we're better serving the rental housing needs of the public.
Okay, and part of that is education of your members, right?
Yeah, we feel that education is probably one of the most important things that any company can do. A well-educated staff and management team will be sure to help our members maximize their potential and increase the value of the communities that they own and manage, and also increase the value of their overall company net worth. And if you're in business today, that's one of the main things, is to deliver a good product, deliver a good service, but also to make a product and be able to take care of the employees who work for you as part of your team.
Yeah, I mean, education is key, especially in today's time where things are changing so quickly and you're trying to get ahead in your industry. Tell us about some of the specific training and some of the designations available.
Sure. NAA has about, through our wholly owned subsidiary, the National Apartment Association Education Institute, we have a number of designations depending on where people are within their own company, starting with the maintenance people, who are probably some of the most important people in the industry, because if something goes wrong in a unit and you're in there and you're not getting heat or you're not getting air conditioning, you want somebody in there who knows what they're doing so that you get your life back to normal.
Yeah, I need my refrigerator to work. I got to keep my beer cold, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And you want to make sure that refrigerator is operating at maximum efficiency.
There you go.
We also have designation and training for the leasing agents. Those are typically the first people you meet when you go in and you're looking to rent, and they'll tell you what's available and what the costs are. And then there are the community managers. They're the people who are responsible for the budget and running that entire community. And then we have certified apartment portfolio supervisor, our CAPS program, and those are more senior management people, and they may have an area where they have 15 or 20 communities that they're responsible for in managing all of those people in those communities. So the designation programs are clearly earmarked to make sure that people in those positions have all of the opportunities to be successful in that position, and we give them a solid base of education so that they can be successful in carrying out their day-to-day activities.
That's fantastic, and I'd like to get my training from the actual association. You guys know what's going on obviously. What about resources? What do members have access there at the association?
Well, probably first and foremost after education is government affairs. The way business, comes under attack this day, whether it's at the local association or at the local level with the city councils through the state governments and the federal government. I think if you've read anything at all, Michael, you see there are very few entities, government entities around the country that are operating within their budget. Most of them are in a deficit budget, as is the United States government. So obviously, people look to businesses, to individuals to help raise money to balance those budgets. So we work at both the federal level and at the state and local level, and working with our affiliates around the country so that we're tracking any legislation that comes in that could impact our members unfavorably. And of course, every other organization is doing the same thing. So you really have to be part of the discussion and be in on it to make sure you're doing that. So I think that's probably the number one rated service we provide that our members go for. Another one that's very important and has become really a very, very popular product is our National Lease Program. And what this is, it is a lease that integrates with the management software systems that our members use. And what we do is we look at all of the state laws that regard rental housing, and we make sure that the lease in each of those states is up to date all the time. And the other great thing is if you're a company that operates in multi-locations and multi-states, there is no retraining because all of the data goes into the same spots on the lease no matter what state you're in, so there's no retraining. And once people are up and operational on the lease, it provides a great benefit. And also for our associations, you have to be a member to use the lease. So it's probably our number one retention tool around the country. And,
all right.
And once members join, keeping them as members.
All right, we'll take a short break with Doug Culkin. We'll be right back.
The Commercial Real Estate Show is brought to you in part by Florida International University. With FIU's Fast Track system, you can earn your master's in real estate in just 10 months without interrupting your career. Visit FIUonline.com to learn more. That's FIUonline.com.
Welcome back to Associations That Matter on the Commercial Real Estate Show. I'm Michael Bull. We're talking with Doug Culkin with the National Apartment Association. And Doug, what might surprise people about the association?
Well, I think probably, Michael, what might surprise them more is just the scope of the association. With over 67,000 members who represent all facets of our industry, responding to their needs and demands is one of the great challenges that we have. We've grown the association from about a $4 million budget to over $30 million budget, and right now I'd have to say our staff is the best it's ever been, and we're all committed to providing our members with the tools they need to succeed in their businesses, as well as serve the 1/3 of Americans who live in rental housing.
Yeah,
that's our goal.
That's great. Yeah, you've got a powerful association there. I guess if you're in the apartment industry, you should be a member. And tell our listeners and viewers about your conference coming up June 24th and 27th in Las Vegas, and your fabulous keynote speaker.
Well, be happy to do that. Our education conference is the largest in the industry. We're really excited this year to have Jay Leno as this year's keynote speaker. I think his sense of humor will bring a lot of people into the room and help us to look at the brighter side of everything we do. We have 6 game changers, speakers ranging from former Hard Rock International Director of Training Jim Knight to author Luke Williams, who we are sure are going to inspire people. We have over 60 breakout sessions with topics as diverse as marketing, international expansion, student housing, which is the largest and fastest growing niche market in our industry. And of course, we have the largest trade show in the industry, and that is where our attendees will learn the latest products and services that are going to help them be better at their job. And then I think the final thing that we have each year is we started this about 8 or 9 years ago, and we did this to honor the maintenance professionals throughout the country. And we host an annual Maintenance Mania National Championship each year at our trade show, and we bring in the 20 most talented maintenance technicians from around the country who've competed at the local level in order to qualify to make it to the national. And that typically brings in about 1,500 people come in and sit in the stands and watch these young men, and hopefully real soon we're going to have a young woman qualify as well, and see what they do day in and day out to maintain our properties and make the lives of the people who live in those properties better.
That's interesting. And who should consider attending this conference?
If you have anything at all to do with multifamily, you should be there. Leasing agents, property managers, independent rental owners, brokers, financiers, it's all there for you, and it's a great way to meet others in the industry and expand your network.
And how can they find out more about the conference and sign up, Doug?
www.naahq.org. Go on our website, and you will find all the information you need, pricing, making hotel reservations, everything you need to be there and enjoy it and come back and bring real-life solutions to your everyday job.
And you can go to this convention and come back with a designation if you do the right training, or does that take a little longer?
Well, you can go, and we do some of the training, but most of the training is done through our local affiliates around the country, because that's a revenue generator for them. But we always, one of the things we do at the annual conference is we recognize the top designees from around the country who've been nominated by their local affiliates because of what they have done, both within their company and within their local association, and that is always a very popular session to attend each year.
Well, I look forward to doing a toast with you and Jay Leno.
You've got it, Michael.
Well, Doug, thanks for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the time.
And thank you for watching and listening to the show on YouTube and iTunes and the 40 radio stations and SiriusShow.com. Join us next week for prevalent legal issues. Until next week, be sure that you always lead, learn, and laugh, and join us for the Commercial Real Estate Show. The Commercial Real Estate Show is brought to you by Bull Realty Commercial Advisors, a great place to do business. Visit bullrealty.com. RealNex, a comprehensive and powerful suite of commercial real estate tools at an incredibly low price. Visit realnex.com. That's REALNEX. FIU, Florida International University. Earn your master's in real estate in as little as 10 months without interrupting your career. Visit FIUonline.com. Xceligent, the resource professionals use for commercial real estate information. Visit Xceligent.com. That's XCELIGENT. Commercial Search, the source to market and source available properties for sale or lease. Visit CommercialSearch.com. For more information on these great companies, or for additional videos, podcasts, or articles, visit CREshow.com.